What's going on YouTube? Budget Gaming here. Today we are playing A Winter's Daydream. If you tuned in last time, this was so far a nice game. We met our sister Otako, who wants to go by the name Atome. Um, we traveled on a train to visit her family. And then we left our family to go visit our grandmother in this small little community. So that's kind of where we're at now. The grandmother in the game was saying, some of her regrets, she's growing older and all that stuff. They saw a shooting star and they each made a wish. So we're going to continue on with the story. Again, I'm not feeling like reading everything. I'll read certain parts, especially things that I think is going to be like really important to the story and stuff like that. But I'm not going to read everything. So let's get started. All right. So so yes, our character is named Yu. Y-U-U. So yeah, so the main character Yu, he had wished on the shooting star to to get along with his sister better because they do not get along. Let's see. I don't feel fully awake yet. My head is killing me. I don't think I got enough sleep last night, but can you really blame me? See, if Otiko could see me like this, my hair messed up. Yeah, messed up, not messed up. Now my skin sallow. She'd probably laugh at me. Ah, the smell of food. My grandmother must be cooking. My stomach starts to rumble like an old washing machine. I'm hungrier than I thought I was. Where did I put my socks? Was I spirited away in the night? My grandmother calls out to me, her voice muffled and indistinct through the walls. Are you coming for breakfast? Let's see, I guess after my grandfather's death, this was yet another mantle she had to don for herself. I'm coming, just a second. See, she says, hey, you? Yes, what is it? There's something I need to talk to you about. Oh, I wonder what it could be. The snow hasn't caused any serious damage to her house, has it? I hope not. Or maybe since I'm here, my grandmother wants me to help her with the housework, washing the dishes, and sweeping the floor. That sounds fair. My grandfather always used to help her with that. My grandfather isn't here anymore. See, I managed to find my missing sock. It was tucked away beneath the bookcase, looking very sad and forlorn all by itself. Alright, I'm coming. I exit the room and close the door behind me. My feet pad through the familiar living room, imbued with the homey scent of wood smoke and green tea. I stick my tongue out at the doll as I pass. What does she know anyway? And then pause, feeling foolish. Why am I trying to make enemies with a doll? No matter how lifelike she looks, she isn't really real. So yeah, so I feel like something's about to happen. I hope I'm not going senile. Kid's only 20. A chopping board strewn with cut stems and several spring onions. A bowl of rice porridge bubbling away on the stove. A young girl in a cream sweater stirring the porridge with a ladle. The girl turns her head. Oh, we got the magical transformation trophy, so yeah. Her hair's in the dark and tied up in a ponytail. Her eyes are dark too, like chestnuts that have been roasted over an open campfire. Her limbs are slender, so are her fingers, which protrude elegantly from her sleeves of her oversized sweater like a pianist's. I'm not sure how old she is. A little younger than me, probably. Younger than Otoko, too. Or maybe she just looks young because she isn't wearing any makeup. She's probably a teenager, 15 or 16, I'd guess. She's very pretty, but... What are you doing in my grandmother's house? Don't be silly, you. I'm your grandmother. It's me, Umeko. Oh, right, of course. You're my grandmother, Umeko. I pause. Then I stare. Wait, what? So let me get this straight. I massage my temple with my fingertips. I think I can feel a headache coming on. So yeah, so his grandmother had a magical transformation. And she's sitting here talking about rice porridge. We're trying to wrap our mind around it. Whatever this is. I wish somebody would tell me, because I have no idea what's going on right now. I don't understand what needs to be fixed exactly. Just look at yourself. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I thought you might be surprised. Of course I'm surprised. Who wouldn't be surprised? I thought you might take it badly. How else did you think I'd take it? You raise a fair point. Yeah, this never happened before. It's pretty unusual. See, how do I know you're even my grandmother? Pardon me, dear? How do I know you're my grandmother? This could all be some elaborate trick. There's no way this could be real. Yep, living in the city's made you skeptical. Anyone would be skeptical about this. Yep, this is this is pretty shocking. See, no, well, I didn't think you'd be interested in the finer details. After all, you are a boy. I'm a man, actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was the shooting star wish that she had was to be younger. He's looking around to see if anything else transformed. Yeah, you look younger than me. As unrealistic as it sounds, this girl rather, has to be my grandmother. Nobody is this good of an actress. One question, however, remains, and it's a big one. As much as I'd like to ignore it, pondering the impossible is only going to make my head hurt. I can't. Not that easily. Do you have any idea how this happened? This is quite the conundrum, I suppose. I did wish on that shooting star last night. Do you think a deity answered your prayers? Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to make judgments about things we can't see. But I do wonder whether this isn't the result of a few rogue spirits playing a practical joke. Like the spirits that stole your shawl? The very same. Yeah, there is no rational explanation for that. Could that be because these enchantments never last very long? Yeah, so yeah, now we got to figure out how long this is gonna last. Is this gonna be permanent? See, when this spell wears away, what will you do? Won't you miss being young? Perhaps, but there's no use being upset about things we can't change. Even if I had the choice, I wouldn't want to permanently lose 60 years from my old life. Alright, so we got the bus ride trophy. So we're on the bus. See, contrary to what some people in Tokyo think, us folks from the countryside aren't all inbred. Mr. Nakamura peers at my grandmother curiously. A friend of yours? Well, how can I possibly explain this situation? He's like going over in his head what he would say. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm one of Yu's friends from Tokyo. He invited me here so I could look around his hometown. A friend from Tokyo, is it? That's right, sir. Yeah, please don't say she's your girlfriend. Yes. That's... I mean, I guarantee that's what that guy's thinking. Yeah, I guarantee that's what the guy's thinking. I wonder why the music stopped. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Yep, I called it. Like, I once hung out with, like, a female cousin of mine. And, like, I took a picture on Snapchat, just, like, hanging out. And people were like, oh, is that your girlfriend? I'm like, no, Jesus, no, that's my cousin. It was, like, the first time I had met her, too. She was, like 20 years old, something like that. Like, I was, like, 22 at the time. And I was like... I just had never met her. Like, I was having a fun time hanging out with her. She's a cool person. It's always weird when like people get the wrong idea. Like, just because you're hanging out with someone of the opposite gender in your family, they don't know. I will say this though. This situation is a lot more awkward. Shall we take a seat, darling? Oh, God. And you said you were just friends. You need to get better at lying, you, my boy. No, we really are. Yep, guy isn't listening. He's got it figured out. you weren't my grandmother, I'd kick you. Don't do it, Grandma. Yeah, no, she did. She went there. Wolfpack, so have you figured out what this game is? Yeah, so our grandmother transferred into this girl. She woke up and she was young again. Also, we are on a bus, and the bus driver, thinks that we are dating. and the grandmother kinda made the situation worse. But yeah, so if you're wondering about the title, it is directly linked to the trailer for this game. Like, the trailer for this game is ridiculous. I recommend everyone that wants a good laugh to go check it out. Don't worry about it, I'm here for you. Mr. Nakamura was right. You really are a reliable boy. You're the sweetest grandson I could have ever hoped for. Okay, yeah, lurk away, Wolfpack. So wondering how long this transformation will last. Oh, we're in the town. It's been such a long time. See, this is only a small town, a handful of shops line the streets, and there's a plaza with a circular fountain that always frosts over when the weather gets cold, and that's about it. We don't even have a mall. Lack of bikinis. Ah, damn. I'm still thinking about Otoko. Or as she prefers to be called, Otome. A lot of these shops existed when I was a young girl. Okay, that's always the nice thing about like visiting like a small little town with a lot of small businesses. They have a McDonald's and there's a 7-Eleven. I didn't realize how old I'd become until today. I can run and bend and stretch without it hurting. I'd almost forgotten what that felt like. I suppose I got used to the pain. She'll be an old woman once more. I almost read that Jinguji. I almost read that as Jumanji. But yeah, this is It's like one of those things. Like, yeah, how long does this last for? Does it go away, at the nighttime? Does it, go away on at the start of the new year? Will she be stuck like this for life? Blood is thicker than water. Oh man, why did they do that? Like there's text at the bottom. Like in the white part, like you can't read that. Yeah, that was terrible. See, maybe we left it too late. All the good kimonos might have been bought already. Ah, is this an antique shop? Yep, it's an antique shop. See, this antique shop mostly carries items from the latter half of the Edo period, lacquered plates. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Or that word. Hey, we got the trophy for antiques shop. See, I'll never find an exact replica, of course, but maybe it's better that way. It's impossible to replicate the past. See, I used to think it was impossible for people to lose 60 years overnight, but look at you now. These kimonos are so expensive. I feel like I'm losing money just looking at them. See, the worst thing is the soft orange kimono is the soft orange kimono I handled is one of the cheaper ones, and it's still more than 10 times the price of the kimonos we examined in the other stores. Yep, she is a woman with expensive tastes. Speaking of which, Otoko wanted me to buy her a gift, didn't she? I don't think I'll find any frilly bikinis nestled amongst the shelves of Tamayura, but I might be able to find something she'll like. See, I keep searching, making a mental inventory of all the curios I find inside my head. There are a few fans decorated with soft pastel images of butterflies and gardens, an enamel brooch resting in a blue jewelry box, 15-piece set of Kimekoki dolls with kimonos fashioned out of cloth and black hair cut into neat bobs. Something about all those zeros is rather frightening. I think it's one of the same magazines Otoko buys. You know, it's pretty rude to stare at other women when you're out with your girlfriend. Girlfriend? The one looking at the kimonos. She is your girlfriend, right? Fortunately, my grandmother is so enamored with the small selection of kimonos, she doesn't seem to have heard our conversation. Oh, a sister. No, she's my cousin. She doesn't live around here. Okay, so yeah, she... so you played the cousin card. The shopkeeper really isn't interested, I guess, in selling the items in the shop. Oh God, David, no, no. Oh God. Let's see, so if you don't want a discount, what do you want? I was thinking about buying a present for my younger sister. Not another kimono. No, I couldn't afford it anyway. I was thinking more like jewelry or maybe a hairpin. Something she could wear when we go out for our New Year's shrine visit. See, and what sort of accessories does your sister like? I don't know. Flashy things. She's obsessed with Tokyo fashion. Not that she's ever been there. Let's see. We do have some rather flashy jewelry here. We keep the best pieces locked away behind the counter. There's a really lovely pair of earrings inlaid with real diamonds. I can get them out for you if you want. Diamonds? Yeah, I don't think he can afford that. I don't want to live on instant noodles for the foreseeable future. These date back to the 1920s, so they're not the best of conditions. But this one here is made with jade, and this is topaz. If they weren't so scuffed, they'd be rather expensive. See, they're not in the best of conditions. They're 18,000 yen. So I guess we get the sweet treat trophy. I guess it just changed real quick. You only live once. see. What is it with anime girls and parfaits? Are they really that good? Yes, they are. Oh my god. Ah. When I was in Korea, they had stuff like this. And it is so good. I didn't try any when I was in Japan. Really, I'm gonna really have to go back to Japan and try it out. I've been wanting to travel across Asia now that I have free time. I got some money saved up for that. So I was thinking about doing Vietnam a little bit, Korea, and then Japan, or maybe in the opposite order: Japan, Korea, Vietnam, and then come back. But yeah, while I do that trip, whenever that happens, definitely want to have some parfaits. Oh yeah, no. If I do get a chance to go back to Asia, yeah, I'm definitely gonna shoot a video. Yeah, like the one place that I really want to go to in Japan and check out is it's like stores called Hard Off. Like they sell like video games and stuff like that. Like you can find a lot of stuff pretty cheap at a Hard Off. No, not on, off. Yeah. I've always thought it was like a weird name, but yeah, no, it's a really cool store. Like I've seen a lot of YouTubers go there and pick out stuff for pretty cheap. And yeah, I think it would be a nice little adventure. Kind of like a Goodwill, you know, like you never know what you're gonna find there. Dot. What is that? I've never heard of that before. Let me look that up. Isn't that a book? Yeah, that's a book. Yeah, everyone thinks that. Yeah, everyone thinks that these two are dating. That's just funny. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's what is it? It's I gotta remember where that is in Yakuza. Yeah, you're thinking of what is it? It's like spelled a little differently than. You're thinking of that. But oh man, the Yakuza games, like I really need to get back into the Yakuza games. What would you guys think about me doing Yakuza 3 remastered? Or Yakuza 0? Which one would you guys want me to do first? Do you want me to do Yakuza 0 or Yakuza 3 remastered? Yakuza 0? Okay, we can do Yakuza 0 later on. I think that would be a good game to try to beat before the new year. Cause yeah, so I have the Yakuza Remastered collection. I really want to be able to beat that at some point. But I also have Yakuza 0. I actually have 2 copies. One sealed copy of Yakuza 0 and then one opened. respect your elders, even though right now you're older than me. Oh, that's funny. Oh God, there's our sister. Oh, there's Emery. Oh, the co-boss is. She looks at me. See, if you really want to see our darling grandmother, then who is this? I've never seen her before. I guess the whole "she's my cousin" line I used on the shopkeeper at the antique store won't work here. Otiko is my little sister. She knows just as well as I do that we don't have any cousins who look like this. Oh god, our sister thinks something wrong. Let's see, we're family, and family shouldn't keep secrets like this. Ah, he even wished to have a better relationship with his sister. And, yep. Are you alright, you? I'm fine. Are you sure? You look a little down, dear. Must be that time of year. See, when do you want to go to the shrine? Not now, it's still too early. Will I see my Yukinari? There's no guarantees. It's just something I told myself because I thought it would make for a nice story, I suppose. Christmas isn't a real Japanese holiday anyway. We borrowed it from the West. So are you going to go to the shrine? Let's see, I suppose I should. I mean, I did buy that kimono. It would be a shame to waste it. Was it very expensive? A woman doesn't tell. Yeah. So, yeah, Wolfpack, we're talking about playing Yakuza after this game. Um, I was considering playing either Yakuza 3 Remastered or Yakuza 0. And right now it's leaning towards Yakuza 0. But, yeah, I absolutely love the Yakuza games. I actually got started with the Yakuza games with Yakuza Dead Souls, which is a weird entry to get started into the Yakuza games with. But I absolutely loved Yakuza Dead Souls. And I was like, this is interesting. So I tried out the other Yakuza games. I tried out Yakuza Kiwami, and then absolutely loved that. Yakuza Kiwami 2, and then I bought Yakuza 1 and 2 for the PlayStation 2. So I'm gonna go back and play those at some point. But now, yeah, the Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 are all on PS4. Definitely want to play those. See, Zero is pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, started Zero. Yeah, I definitely will probably switch over to Yakuza then after this game. So yeah, once we finish the story on this game, we will move over to the Yakuza games and start streaming that. And those games are just absolutely just a lot of fun. They're ridiculous, and that's what's so great about them. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a ridiculous game too. Like, transforming grandmothers. Wolfpack says, I thought I was going to beat the new one like a dragon. Then story took a turn and said, you ain't even close. Yep. That's how it was with Witcher 3 for me. I started streaming The Witcher 3 like a year ago. And it was alright streaming, but I had a lot more fun. Like, I tried it out without streaming recently. I was like, I'm having a lot more fun just taking my time and leisurely going around, like, because when you're streaming, you kind of like want to get through stuff, and it's like, okay, I got to get through this, and you're always kind of like looking for the more entertaining stuff. And yeah, I decided to take Witcher 3 at my own pace, and I absolutely loved it. I got really close to the end, at least I thought. It's like, nope, there's still like another like 10 hours left of the campaign. So that kind of like got on my nerves a little bit, because I was like, okay, we're at the final battle. This is going to be good. And then, nope, not even close. See, so you have a tranny granny? No. Well, she's like a transforming granny, so she transformed from an old to young. See, do you play Japanese games subbed or dubbed? Well, like, it really depends. Like the Yakuza games, like, they don't even have like an option. Except the new one. I think the Yakuza Like a Dragon, it actually is dubbed, which is completely weird. But yeah, most of the Japanese games that are released, like, they don't get dubbed. They're only subbed, and that's fine with me. Like the voice acting, I think, like hearing like Japanese characters speak Japanese is it's really nice and it's really refreshing. Although it does kind of get old, like reading everything. So it's at some points like it's like yeah, like I wish it was dubbed in English, but that's a minor complaint. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, the Yakuza games obviously like for the most part like it might like if I'm playing for a long time though, like if I'm playing for like 4 or 5 hours, I'd say, because I do that with the Yakuza games sometimes. Like I can sit there and play for 4 or 5 hours. With those games, like the first 3 or 4 hours, I'll be fine. The last hour, I'm like, I'll skip through this stuff, especially like the side quest stuff. Like I'll skip through and I'll be like, kind of getting bored of just reading everything. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like this game, like I kind of wish like it was like voice acted. Because it like I think most visual novels would benefit from like having voice actors. Like it's weird. A lot of the PS2 visual novels that I was playing, they were fully voice acted. So it's a little weird seeing like a PS4 game that's like less has less quality than a PS2 game. But I mean the story, the artwork, all this is really interesting. It's really nice. Like the artwork is really nice. The story's interesting, so I got no complaints on this. And if you guys are looking for a platinum trophy, like this is a game to get if you're looking for a platinum trophy, because there's no choices. It's a straight through, read it, and that's it. Oh, yeah, the Persona game, Persona 4. There was I think that was in English. I think I played that, yeah, with English voice acting. Sometimes bad voice acting can save a game too. Yeah, if it makes it like funny or more interesting, like yeah. Yeah, which I actually want to go back and play the PS2 copy of Persona 4, because I finally have that now. I gotta dig my PS2 out of storage. I got the Japanese PS2 out of storage, but I didn't get any of the cables for it. So I gotta find my American PS2 and at least the cables for one of them, because the cables will work on any. See, the stars aren't alone anymore. what's going on, Iron Steel? Oh my god, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh my god, that was that was a trip. I watched it dubbed first, and I watched it subbed, and like even like my first time watching the dubbed version, like it was kind of a little frustrating for me. Let's see, Iron Steel says nothing much. That's alright. We're just kind of chilling right now, talking about voice acting in video games, Japanese video games, Yakuza games, stuff like that. Yeah, so another YouTuber was like really pushing me to check out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Her name's Sushi Fairy, by the way. If you guys look in my recommended channels, she's over there. But yeah, so Sushi Fairy is like a big JoJo Bizarre Adventure fan, and I was just laughing so much at how bad the English voice acting was. Like it frustrated me, and she's like, oh, I haven't seen it in English. It's like you got to you gotta try it out. Just try watching an episode in English. Yeah, Joseph Joestar's voice needs to be in Japanese. Yeah. See, for a 90-year-old grandma, yeah, you don't look bad. Yeah, the voice actor for Joseph Joestar passed away. Oh yeah, he passed away in 2015. Yeah, I think I only watched the first part of JoJo. Like, yeah, that's as far as I got, and then I was like, okay, this is getting a little weird. Like, and then David was telling me about the oh, what is it? What was it called? The Grand or whatever, something. Where they're like looking for the body parts of Jesus. I don't know. I feel like you gotta have been making that up. I swear, David, you have to have made that up. There's no way that that's real. Yeah, there we go. The steel ball run. Yeah, please tell me that that's not real. Like just like trying to figure out what the hell is going on in that. Like you were explaining it, and I'm just like, I don't get this at all. Alright, so you know what? Since we got 5 people in the stream right now, so since we got a lot of people, at least a lot more than have been coming to this stream recently, let's give out a $10 PSN gift card. So yeah, first come first serve. We got 6 people in the stream right now. It says, so yeah, so let's give out a $10 PSN gift card. So it's first come first serve. If you get it, please come right back. If you don't, please come right back as well, because usually people will get the code and then you know, leave the stream. But let's give this code out. The code is LT552JNN74XE. So there we go. That is a $10 gift card to the PlayStation Network. So yeah, last time it was David that got the code. So yeah. And definitely guys, if you're getting these codes, let your friends know that I'm gonna be giving out. I got two more $10 PlayStation Network gift cards right now. So you know, if we get a lot of people in the streams, we're gonna definitely continue giving those out, and then I could always go and buy more. You know, I definitely have the money for that. So that's because I like to budget correctly. Even though, like, if you check out my pickups videos, it doesn't seem like that. Yeah, definitely let me know what it's gonna get you. Because, yeah, if you have a game in mind that, you know, you didn't exactly have enough for, you know, hopefully that will help you guys out. Because, you know, there's like so many YouTubers out there that are asking for you to send money to their Patreon and stuff like that. So many that are making money off of advertisements. I'm not making any money off of YouTube. But that's all right, because, you know, I've got enough income that supports me just fine, supports my game collecting hobby, and then supports this channel. So yeah, even if I get a little bit bigger, more popular, never gonna be asking for money. You know, I've always been the type of mindset that I'd rather give out more than I get. So yeah, so what have you guys been playing lately? Because like I said, like I've been obviously playing this game, and Witcher 3, but yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have been playing lately. Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand. I understand some YouTubers that are like, hey, if you like my content, give me a like or subscribe. Definitely, that doesn't bother me. But yeah, when you ask for money, it doesn't bother me like that people have like donations, that they accept donations. But when they flat out like send some money to me, that's not my favorite thing. Like that's why I really respect YouTubers like Ken's Games Collection. Like he's an excellent guy. Never has asked anyone for money as far as I know. But yeah, that's why YouTubers have ads on their stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that, Fine, make some money if you can, but I don't think that you should be asking your viewers for it. Now, if you have the option for super chat and stuff like that, that doesn't really bother me as much, because you're not out there soliciting it. People just do it. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, like it does turn off a lot of viewers. Like, and then you have like entire communities that are like built against that. Like, in fact, I actually just saw one of your comments, Wolfpack, on Radical Rick, on his video. What was that? It's a video like David. If you saw it, you would get really upset. Because the topic of cannibalism came up. Yeah, Ken is a great guy. Let's see. I grinded for 3 hours on Yakuza Like a Dragon and died and lost all that work. Oh my god. Don't tell me that, because like I absolutely hate when that happens. Like when the autosaves don't work. It was RPG Maker of all things that I got into a kind of unstoppable loop between two events, and I couldn't pause, I couldn't stop, so I was just like stuck. So I had to like back out of the game completely, close it down, and of course all my work, like I had worked for like 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that, all of it was gone. And I was like, oh man, it wasn't even a lot of work too. That's the sad part. Like I sat there, worked for 3 hours, and it wasn't a lot of work. But yeah, I always hate when you lose all your progress. Yeah, okay. So here, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth about YouTube equipment. YouTube equipment generally does not cost that much. So my capture card, I bought for my YouTube channel. I've only used it once on my channel for it was Hello Japan #4, the Conception game for the PSP, which is a Japanese exclusive. So that cost me about $100, $110, I think, for that capture card. Of course, like again, I could pay for that out of my own pocket. I bought that the same day that I bought my laptop. My laptop costs around $1,500, I want to say, and again, that I could pay for that on my own. And that's something that I'm not really using for my YouTube channel, because I use either my PS3 or my phone. Like those are the two things that I really use the most for my channel, and those are things that I would have if I had a channel or not. The headset that was probably $90 that I did buy only for the YouTube channel. But now that I have it, like, I'm like, I kind of love the headset. So even if I'm not playing and streaming a game, I still use the headset. So again, that's like a personal item. I wouldn't really say that that's a channel expense. See, PS4, you mean? I don't know what I said. Anyway. No, it's all good. Like, I don't mind. I'm still reading along with this. But yeah, so there's not a lot of expenses for the channel. Like, the lighting ring that I bought was $35. That has its own tripod, so the shelves cost a lot. I would have bought that without the channel anyway. The shelves cost $175 from IKEA. I think each pickup video that I do ranges between, well, like, my budget for video games is between $100 and $350 a month usually. Like, give or take, depends if I can sell anything. I haven't really been selling much lately because, like, I'm in the middle of a move, or unpacking from a move, kinda. But yeah, like, even the more expensive pickup videos that I've done, like, I still will eventually sell the doubles, triples, quadruples that I have. Because I definitely do double up and triple up on games, especially if they're at a low price, and then I'll sell them, for a fair price. I'm not scalping games. Like, I'm not going out there buying like a PS5 or something like that, selling it for $1,200. No, I'll buy like a PS2 game, hold on to it, and sell it, for maybe like $10-15 profit. If I can get that. I hope Granny's not getting frisky. See, Wolfpack, I get just about every single game. I have way too much to play. Yeah, no, I feel you. Like, I've got... Actually, yesterday, I just beat my 700th game. Because I've had a list of video games that I've beat. I kept it originally in a notebook, and then I copied that notebook to another notebook, and then I copied that notebook into a Word document. And I've had that Word document along with me. I keep it saved on my phone. I've had that for, years now. Started the list back in 2007. And then I keep a record of the name of the game that I beat, the date that I beat it on, and the system that I beat it for. So I just beat my 700th game yesterday. And I still have over 1,000 more on my backlog. Yeah, exactly. There's reselling and then there's scalping, and there's a big difference between that. Even some of the reselling practices, I'm not gonna lie, are a little bit shady. The biggest thing is, like, I'm not trying to make my living off of reselling, so I've got a permanent income, for the rest of my life. And thank you, Army, for permanently insuring me. But yeah, now I have a permanent income. The games that I do resell, it's just a little bit extra to get more stuff into my collection.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like I'm retired too, so like, yeah, my free time, definitely. Like I have a lot of free time, but I'm also raising a 5-year-old kid, so like that free time like is not, it doesn't go as far as I thought it would. But yeah, maybe in a few more years I'll have more free time. But yeah, no, like it's really good to keep track, I think, of the video games that you beat, and that's why like I really enjoy the list that I have. It's just so long now. I've like I said, I've been keeping that since 2007, and it's like 13 years old, you know. Well, you know, thanks for your support, Wolfpack. But yeah, no, it's like the sad thing is like a lot of my injuries, like they can get better at some points, but then they get worse at other points, and it's like I never know what kind of day I'm gonna have. I think that's the worst part of my a lot of my injuries. My knees in particular, like they get so bad, especially when the weather changes. My back gets pretty bad, but my back is kind of dependent on my knees. So some days like I feel like I could even go out for a jog or something, and other days like I'm walking around with a cane. You know, I'm 26 too, so you know it's like one of those things like, oh man, I'm too young for this. Yeah, yeah. If you don't have kids, you know, your free time, definitely I think it goes up a lot. Oh my god, you're a star. Aww. All right, well let's just keep that kiss to the cheek, Grandma. Yeah, let's go, let's go. We don't want to keep Grandpa waiting. Ouch. Yeah, yeah, that definitely hurts. See, I don't even like I had an MRI done on my knee. And I had a cyst inside my kneecap. And that alone was enough for the army to be like, yeah, you can't run ever again. But then I got a direct command from an officer who was in charge of me at the time, direct order to break my profile and run. So I was running along, and I round the corner out of a tent, and a sledgehammer comes flying. A soldier was just tossing it around, you know, playing a game, seeing how far he could throw it, around the corner, and slams into my left knee. And that was pretty painful. Was able to walk that off though, but yeah, my left knee went out after that. My right knee kind of followed, because what happens to one side of your body usually ends up getting mirrored, at least in your legs. Usually ends up getting mirrored in the other side. So if you have pain in your left leg, you're gonna eventually feel pain in your right leg. And then yeah, when your legs start going out, your knees start going out, if you start walking with a limp, that impacts your back, and that's exactly what happened to my back. Yeah, at least you didn't go for the lips. Yeah. This is yeah, like I said, this is a weird game. Like you have to ask yourself, what is this game? It's a lot worse in the trailer. The trailer makes it seem a lot worse. Like the story in this is a lot more wholesome than I thought it would be. Yeah, friendly fire damage is the worst. Nah, getting stabbed in your sleep by your wife is the worst. That I think that's probably the worst. Just because I was not ready for that one. So yeah, I get you on that. So we are finally at the shrine. I wonder what it's gonna look like at the shrine. We're probably gonna play until the next trophy, and then we're gonna call it quits. I think there. So I'm kind of getting hungry. I think it's probably ready to get out to the store, get some food. Yeah, there was no defense for that one. Yeah, that was a crazy night. In fact, Live PD actually came out and filmed. No, like I never signed anything. Like I was like, nope, I'm not signing. I don't want this on TV. Yeah, I can confirm that Live PD was there. That was a crazy night. I think the worst part though, after that, is I had to wake up at 6 in the morning, before 6 in the morning, because I had to be at work at 6, and then I had to report to my commander, my first sergeant, and they're just like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't the one arrested." Like there was a full-on investigation into that. I was like, I did nothing wrong. Spirits may have given grandmother a new body. I don't know if they'd be able to put it back together again if she slipped and fell. All 76. Yeah, oof. Wouldn't want to fall down those stairs. You know what? That's I think the thing that saved me in that is the fact that she admitted to the police she stabbed me while I was asleep. Cause yeah, like I probably would have been arrested if I was awake and that happened. But since I was asleep, because my first instinct was to push away whatever was doing that to me. So before I was even really conscious, I pushed her away, and she's like, "Oh, you broke my nose. You broke my nose." She didn't have a broken nose. But she was complaining that I hit her in the nose. So the police put me in cuffs, and I was like, "Listen, I was asleep, and Yeah, she had like I think she like admitted to the police that she did that while I was asleep. So they called the district attorney and they're like there's no case for that because like you can't punish someone for defending themselves. But that's what happens when you marry someone who's only interested in money. You know, as soon as you cut them off, yeah, then they then they show their true colors. It's still funny because she asks for money from me to this day, like still out there wanting to get that money. Yeah, David was actually in the car with me. Like she asked for boba tea, like asking for boba tea all damn day. She's like, "Get me boba tea, honey, get me boba tea," you know. So, get her the damn boba tea, finally, and she ends up throwing it in my face. David was literally there in the car with me, and I'm like, this is what I put up with, man, all the time. I'm surprised she didn't get arrested when she shot a gun in my apartment either. Yeah, exactly. You know, like it's just people that are obsessed with money. Like the thing is, like you're never gonna be happy. Like I could, lose all my money as long as I have enough to support me and my daughter. Like, I don't need to be buying video games. Like I don't need to be buying new clothes. Like I got enough as it is right now. I have enough. Like I'm very blessed. So like I can't sit there and complain that I want more. So when I was with her, like I was struggling all the time. Like most of my game collecting, like in fact, even like the start of my channel was like directly linked to like a few months after she got out of my life pretty much completely. So like I had a lot more income without her because she would go and waste so much money. She'd buy clothes, leave them on the hangers, and never wear them, and throw them in a pile with her dirty clothes, and then complain that she didn't have clean clothes to wear because she never wanted to do laundry. So she'd throw them like this big pile of clothes, and yep. She's like, buy me more clothes. I don't have anything to wear. Like, how are you, like, not buying me any clothes? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, if you're stuck with someone like that, like, it's just so depressing. Like, because you can never be happy while you're stuck with someone that's never happy. I really learned that the hard way. At first, like, I was like, like, she's not happy, but you know what? I'll do whatever I can to make her happy. And no matter what I tried, never was happy. Yeah, we finally get to see the shrine. Yeah, who knows, man. Like, I don't know what goes through some people's minds. Like, it's the constant need of more and more and more. But you know, good thing is though there are exes that are in the past. You even left her in Texas. Yeah. Although I can't say all my exes are in Texas. I think one of my exes is in Oklahoma, I think. My ex-wife that I left in Texas is now in Korea. Got a few exes in Korea. I got an ex in Singapore. My ex-girlfriend who was from Malaysia had moved to Texas, so she's in Texas, as last I heard. But I don't keep. She's like one of the only ones that I don't keep in contact with. Yeah, you know, like there's a lot of people that just take advantage of nice people. In fact, that actually kind of made me like have an idea. I was thinking about like having like a moderator appreciation video because I don't want to get into too many details. One of the moderators for a fairly large channel, you know, someone who has over 2 million subscribers. One of the moderators had reached out to me, and they were getting completely harassed. Sexual harassment, all that kind of stuff. Not from the channel itself, but from the people in that channel's community. And, you know, they were just doing their job, trying to moderate the chat. With that many people, like, you know, chat with, you know, thousands, 10,000s, you know, 100,000 people in the chat, you know, sometimes you definitely need a lot of moderators. And yeah, this person was just getting completely like harassed. And I don't want to do a video revealing their identity or putting too much of their personal information out. But I just kind of want to draw awareness into that because like a lot of moderators they've met on a lot of different channels. They're very nice people usually. So yeah, you know, I was thinking probably, you know, try to draw some attention to that. Oh my god. Yeah, lots of my DNA is in Korea. But nah, but yeah, no, it's just like a really heartbreaking thing to see because this person like they sent me like an email with lots of pictures from the chat, and it's just like the things that they were saying were just completely out of line. And you know that's what moderators are there for. But you know, this person like took a lot of that stuff to heart because they eventually attacked that person. You know, attack the mod. You know, it's a big you know, big community, so there's a lot of trolls. It kind of happens, but Exactly. For a channel with over 2 million subscribers, you think some of the moderators would be getting paid, but no, that's not the case. They're just usually just genuinely nice people that want to belong in the community, and it's like one of those things, like why, like, I don't understand the need to attack them. Usually they're just trying to prevent like racism in the chat, and that's what it started off with the mod had deleted someone's message because it was racist. Exactly what the mods should be doing. But yeah, it's like, she she didn't deserve that, to go through that, but oh well. We're not able to fix the past, but definitely going forward in the future, I want to at least talk about that. I also want to talk about the new GameStop setup, so I'm going to be trying to at least film some other videos, because I haven't been doing a lot outside my monthly pickups lately. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when people are anonymous, like they get that false sense of security, like they're completely untouchable, and they can do whatever, and they don't have to act, like normal people. And yeah, it sucks, but it's just kind of how the internet is. But still, the more people that I can convince to at least not participate in that kind of behavior, I think the better. You haven't seen the new GameStop setup? The new GameStop setup, I don't want to get too much into my opinions on it right now, because, like I said, I want to do a video for it. But I walked in. I had heard from one of the store managers like what the new setup was going to be. And when I first heard it, it sounded like a good idea. But seeing it implemented, I realized it's not. And it's basically like they have a wall full of cover art for games. So it's just a wall full of cover art, and each one has the price of the game new and the game used. So it's got the new price and the used price on it. That's it. And you take that, you go up to the counter, and then they tell you if they have it or not. But yeah, you're right, Wolfpack. Yeah, like a lot of those people wouldn't say anything like that directly to a person, like in their face. But yeah, all over the internet, like, and the worst thing is, like, they'll come in with alt accounts and stuff like that. I see that a lot on certain YouTubers' videos, where they get like harassed, and it's like you could tell it's like one person that's harassing them. And I don't wanna call out names and specifics. But you, like, even in the gaming community, there's like a few people out there that you know that they have a lot of alt accounts, and they just come at you, and it's like they all say the same things, kinda, and you can tell it's not a bot, and then they all like each other's comments and stuff like that, and then comment on them. It's like, oh man, like, these people have no life. Oh yeah, there's nobody showed off to. David, the mental gymnastics for that just sounds exhausting. Yeah, exactly. Like it's like it would be so much effort and work that you would have to do into that it's not even worth it. Like just enjoy your own life. Yeah, you know exactly. Yeah. One particular individual, his name starts with a D. Yeah. Let's see, Wolfpack says gonna get some food. Catch you guys later. Yeah, definitely Wolfpack. Like I'm gonna be probably getting some food in a little bit. We're just gonna try to get to the next trophy, and then we're gonna call it quits. Really appreciate you stopping by on the stream. It's been a pleasure talking to you, man. Take it easy. Hope you have a good meal and a wonderful night. Take care. Yeah, this is a pretty heavy conversation. Sounds like he was becoming your grandma's boy. Yeah. Man, he's like, I guess he's just finding, like, finally realizing that, like they're people too, his grandparents. Like, and this is like a really heartbreaking story too, because like it's like really relatable. I think a lot of people don't connect much with their grandparents. Like like my daughter loves my parents, and I'm really thankful for that. But she's never met her grandparents like on the Korean side. And growing up, I never really spent a lot of time with my grandparents, so I didn't really know them much as people. So yeah, like I can relate a lot with you right now. And he's like, yeah, when I visited my grandparents, like I was kind of bored. And yeah, it's like one of those things. Like it's really sad because yeah, that's exactly how my maternal grandmother was. Like she lived in the middle of nowhere, and every time I came to visit her, like there was like nothing for me to do around there, so I didn't have like a really good time. Yeah, I love my grandma as a person, but spending time there, at least trying to spend a lot of time there, was really kind of depressing for me. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, well, we're gonna call it here for the night. It's been a pretty long stream. Two and a half hours, almost 2 hours 40 minutes. It's been a pleasure talking with you guys, hanging out with you guys. Hopefully someone got that PSN code, that $10, that $10 credit for the PS network, because yeah, I definitely want these codes to be used. If you get it, get a game. Tell a friend about the channel, whatever. I really appreciate any support of the channel. Leave a comment on a video, like, subscribe, anything that you can do to help out the channel, I really appreciate. If not, even just watching, I really appreciate that too. We're gonna have a break now. We'll probably come back to this tomorrow, either tomorrow or the next day. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, Wolfpack. Thank you, David. And And then thank you, Iron Steel. Really appreciate you guys stopping by, talking in the comments. Take care, and as always, keep on gaming. Bye bye.